Good morning to honorable judges, respected teachers, and my fellow friends. Today, I would like to tell you a story entitled The Boy Who Collected Rain. It is about a boy named Adam who lived in a small village where it almost never rained. The land was dry, the grass was yellow, even the river looked tired. Every morning, the villagers would look up at the sky, hoping to see dark clouds. But the sky stayed bright and empty. Now, Adam was different from the other children. When they complained about the heat, Adam loved listening to stories from his grandfather. One evening, his grandfather said softly, "Rain is special. It only visits people who still know how to appreciate it." Adam frowned. "But Grandpa, rain is just water." His grandfather smiled. "No, Adam, rain is hope." That night, Adam could not sleep. He kept thinking about those words. The next morning, he took several empty glass bottles and placed them outside his house. His mother laughed. "Ha ha ha! What are you doing?" "I'm preparing for the rain," Adam answered confidently. "But it hasn't rained for months." Adam simply smiled. Every day, he cleaned the bottles carefully. He lined them up beside his window. People in the village began to whisper, "That boy is wasting his time." Poor child, the heat must affect his brain, but Adam ignored them. Then, one afternoon, while everyone was working in the fields, a cool wind suddenly blew across the village. The trees swayed, the sky darkened, and for the first time in many months, a tiny drop of water fell from the sky. Plop! Adam froze. Another drop fell, then another. Soon, rain poured heavily onto the dry earth. The villagers shouted with joy. Children danced in the mud. Farmers lifted their hands to the sky. And Adam, he quickly ran to his bottles. One by one, he collected the rainwater carefully, sealing each bottle tightly. After the storm ended, the villagers returned happily to their home. But a few days later, the heat returned. The river became dry again. This time, the villagers panicked. "We need water. What are we going to do?" That night, Adam quietly carried his bottle to the village square. Inside each bottle was a clean rainwater. The villagers stared at him in shock. "You saved the rain?" one man asked. Adam nodded. Then he said something they would never forget. "I knew the rain wouldn't stay forever, so I learned to value it while it was here." The village elder stepped forward slowly. "We waited for miracles," he said sadly, "but this boy prepared for them." From that day onward, the villagers changed. Whenever rain came, they collected waters together. They built storage tanks. They planted more trees. And little by little, the village became green again. Years later, people would still tell the story of the boy who collected rain, not because he saved the water, but because he understood something important. Opportunities are like rain. If we waste them when they arrive, we may suffer when they disappear. So, friends, remember, when life gives you a chance to learn, to help others, or to follow your dreams, don't wait. Prepare for it, appreciate it, and make it count. That's all for today. Thank you.